Welcome. Oh, so early. Dude, even the playlist isn't even awake. Oh my God. What? Why? What's going on? No, we had to do an early stream because in the afternoon, like, yeah, we're live now, bro. Yeah, you should have gotten ready earlier. No, dude, no, because they're working on the lines this afternoon, and it might happen at like 12 or 1 or whatever, because apparently there's an issue. So we'll see how the internet holds up, because everyone, pretty much the whole town is having issues now all of a sudden. And they're like, oh, yeah, there seems to be a problem. No kidding. I've been saying it for a week. There's a problem. All right, anyway. But whatever. It'll hopefully get fixed today, but I'd rather get in a stream now rather than assume that it would be fixed later and I could do a later stream. So there you go. What's up? What's up? Let's see who's here. Waking up, stretching. Oh, God. Let's see what's going on. Dutchy Twilight, what's up? Rex Marvel, how's it going? Block with a beard. It's early here, 9:51. We at 10:52. What's up? 8:51. Crazy. Streamers are, wait, no, it's not over. Intro music started for no reason. What's up? Johnny, what's up? How you doing with all your emotes? I like about most of them. Except for the universal ones, because I've seen those before. I'm kidding. What's up? Oh, good. Oh, God. No, man, I'm just like, again, I'm still getting the crusties out of my eyes. Hey. Oh, God. I don't even know if there was any news today. There's purple tomatoes now. Hey, chat, purple tomatoes. I'm not even joking about. There's quite literally purple tomatoes now. Science, chat. They made purple tomatoes. Wake up. I'm trying.
Hello, Jim, Pauline, PG, Don, and chat. Good day and good vibes to all. Got a family member on hospice and is near the end. Hoping for a peaceful transition. It has not been my weekend.
Hold on.
Morning, pumpkin guy.
What's up?
Currently making chili, meatloaf, and tuna salad for lunch and dinner for the week.
Boom. Good vibes, Demo Man. Oh, it's never a good time. Never. Nobody ever says, hey, this is fun. I don't know. Process. Try to relax. Hopefully things will run its course easily, like you said. I don't know. Good vibes. Hope things are copable, I guess. That's all I got. I don't know what else to say. Ugh. Oh. Demo Man, thank you. Be well. And .exe, hello. Hi. Thank you. Trish Love Horses, what's up? How are you? I'm alive. Sort of. Well, dude, if you wake up this early, you kind of feel half dead. We didn't go to bed till like 2 in the morning, so we're kind of running on fumes here. Coffee fumes. Scene Helix, hi, what's up? Lost Pixie, what's up? DJC, what's up? Trish, hello, what's up? Demo Man, hello. Block, let's see. Freedom to Ghost, Lost Pixie, DJC, Johnny Quartz, Dotsy, blah, blah, blah. I think I got everybody. I don't know. That's too early for this. Oh my God. No. So science infused tomatoes with dragon fruit, so not a purple. They're going to be rolling out soon. Hey, Dotsy gifted a sub to Johnny Cortez. Cortez, you got a sub. Boom. Thanks to Dr. Twilight, you got a gifted sub. Little bit too early for hyped candy. Oh, God, I'm so tired. Thank you. What's up? Jake, what's up? You lurk away. Just saying hi. There, now we can have some Jimmy modes for your arsenal. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Arsenal. Go.
Job update. 245 apps. 190 rejections. The interview I told you about. Afterwards, I was ghosted by the recruiter. I have 4 interviews scheduled for this week and had 1
this week, hopefully one of these will result in a job offer within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, but yeah, at least you got that interview. You still got more. You still got more to go, and you got 4 interviews. That's good. That's good. It's a step in the right direction. I feel like we should good vibes that, too. Boop. Good vibes. I'm sorry the other one didn't work out. Maybe they're just being really annoying. Nah, man. Dude, here's the thing. Anytime I went on an interview and I'm like, blah, 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 it's like, I'd kind of like to know whether they're going to hire me or not, you know? I'd rather get a call saying, no, we don't think you're going to be right for the position or whatever, rather than just, Hello? Hello? Do I still keep looking? That's very unprofessional. I wouldn't want to work for a company like that. I'm just saying. No, flat out. I'd had people, no, like during the interview, they'd be like, you're probably not going to be right for this. I'm like, all right, I guess thanks for letting me know. That's a little annoying, you know, where you're like right there and they're just like, no. All right. Thanks for your time. What? I've had that happen. Bum, 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 bum. Why is everything weird in situation? Here's the thing. Just in case. What's up?
Listening to Bee Gees Staying Alive.
Why? There's a version done by Ozzy. You could be listening to that. Ozzy Osbourne did a version of that. Surprisingly. Yes. It is true. It exists. It's out there. I don't know why, but there you go. I was going to say something. Whatever with the words. I recognize the alien lotus emote. Yeah, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. No, what was the, God, there was something else I was going to do. No, I was going to say, if the internet does get squiffy, they may be working on the lines, just so you know. But we had a couple of blips. Like, I have no idea what's going on. It's like upload speeds are fine until they're not. And then it's just like, no. You know? And it's been annoying. Like, Steve has just been, like, tearing his fangs out over this. Let's see. I guess it would be better to wait. You're not waiting days and never going to work out rather than getting left on. Yeah, that's the thing. Who wants to be left hanging there? Like, I might have gotten a job. You just never called me back. I had to do all sorts of cleaning, too, which I barely have the time to do. Because, unfortunately, the internet goes into my little workroom, and I'm like, oh, God, if somebody's got to come in here, God forbid, they're going to literally break their neck on an assorted amount of things. I had to clean, chat. I had to clean. You know what that's like? That's like quite literally get the bulldozer and just get all the, you know, paperwork and all this other weird doodles and things just out of the way. It was a hellscape nightmare. It took me like 45 minutes. What? I know to a lot of people 45 minutes to clean an entire room isn't a big deal, but for me it's like I don't have that kind of time, you know? Been there, done that. Yeah. I don't know. I get that people don't like, and, you know, we've talked about this, but a lot of people don't get the organized mess, you know, and you could just feel the stare of, like, the technician when they walk in. They're just like, oh, my God. All right, you live like this, I guess. You know, no, I'll get out of here real quick because I don't even know what's living under these papers. Yeah. I'm like, dude, it's not like we got food and bugs, man. It's just papers, you know? It's like, you know when you keep missing the waste paper basket thing? Little garbage bucket? Ugh. Yeah. If I miss it, it just stays on the floor. That's the problem. But what are you going to do? Guess I read that. NFL kickoff game. Ozzy played during the halftime show. TV showed like 10 seconds of the performance. Well, what's the point then? Why would they do that? Maybe they were worried about getting DMCA'd? You imagine? Wasn't there an article that YouTube paid record company like $6 billion over the last year? Is this why we're not making any money on YouTube? My God, $6 billion over the last year. Is that because of like all the stuff that was uploaded or like their own official video stuff? I don't know. Did that pile of papers just move? Nah, man, it's really annoying. No, because people expect you to be tidy. Because everyone else is usually so tidy. I'm tidy in my own mental, chaotic tornado sort of way. All right. That's the problem. So I got a question. For anybody who knows about the purple tomatoes, and for those just walking in, basically science fused tomatoes with dragon fruit so they turn out purple. They're supposed to be better antioxidants, cancer fighting, whatever stuff. Go.
Good morning, Pumpkin Guy. How are things going?
Well, we're going to find out. Because if you use purple tomatoes on a pizza, is your sauce going to be like a purple pizza? You could be a purple pizza eater. Dude, that's crazy. I don't know. Is sauce going to look purple? Purple tomatoes, yes. Still waking up. Where's Pauline? Still waking up, essentially. Look, not even dressed. Let's see. There are blue pumpkins now as well, question mark. I don't think those are just the teal pumpkins people put out to say, we got healthy, non-allergen candies. I don't know. Jack of all nerds, what? But tomatoes were perfect as they were. They were pretty terrible, honestly. Store-bought tomatoes, you gotta get farm fresh. Here's the thing, because I was wondering, all right, these were genetically modified. Purple tomatoes. Now you show up again. Go back to bed, dude. You're not even ready. She distracted me for a second. Purple tomatoes, right? These were modified. Now, technically, if I buy one of these, am I going to get seeds in there where I can start growing my own?
You're lucky you didn't start animating when you had to draw on paper. You'd need another room just to hold all the drawings.
Oh, we're there already. You kidding me? You know how many drawings we have? And the current cartoon is actually hand-drawn on paper first. Not a weird little island series. And the sketch series. Those are basically every doodle every image you see in a cartoon now, that was drawn on paper first. Scary, right? A lot of paper. I don't know. We like a challenge, I guess. Will I be able to get seeds out of these tomatoes? Because here's the thing. If these tomatoes roll out, who owns them? You know what I'm saying? Because I know for all the genetically modified food we've made over the years, like corn and bananas and stuff like that, those are technically, people-made food. What about these tomatoes? Is it going to be like, Monsanto's purple tomatoes, and basically you can't grow them? There's no seeds in there, and the only way you can get them is if you go to the store and buy them. That's what worries me, because then it's like eventually tomatoes may get actually replaced. Of course, if you're like an older person, you're going to be like, I don't want my tomato sauce to be a purple. It's gross. So there's going to be those people. But that's kind of weird because there are like, that's the thing. There was I think there was an article about like what happened. Some seeds blew over into some farmer's area, and then Monsanto allegedly sued them because they were using their seeds, but the wind just blew them over there, and it was like this whole debacle about it. Because like the seeds were literally trademarked or whatever. And that's when it gets weird. When you start modifying food so you can trademark it or patent it or whatever. But, dun, 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 dun. I don't know. It's kind of scary. I just want food to be good. We can grow decent tomatoes, but it doesn't have all those cancer-fighting antioxidants. Okay, I'll eat a dragon fruit then. Yeah, but you might not like it. So why are we... Whatever. I don't care. Good. It was a pollen issue? It was a pollen issue. Purple pizza sauce. Not sure how I feel about that. But the problem is it's supposed to have a slightly more acidic taste to it, which means a lot of people are going to put more sugar in their sauce to sweeten it up, which is going to be gross. So yeah, you're getting better antioxidants, but you're getting more sugar. Well, why is this pizza giving me diabetes? It's ridiculous. I can imagine that only counts if you're going to sell the tomatoes. Well, like, the thing is, can I get seeds out of them? Because, like your grandfather, he used to grow his own tomatoes, and you'd get the seeds out of the tomatoes, and you just replant those and get more tomatoes. That's how nature works, for the most part. So with this, are they going to be like genetically modified so they can't be grown? Because they will make fruit that bears no seed, genetically. So they're not easy to grow yourself. So it takes that food production out of the hands of regular people. And that's kind of annoying, If I want tomatoes, I want to be able to grow them myself, I just looked them up. They look like weird plums. Yeah, they do, right? They look like some mutant plums. Imagine all that Italian food with purple tomato sauce. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as appetizing, frankly. Somebody comes up to me with a purple pizza and there's no eggplant on it, I'm going to be real upset. Yeah, what? Just look at Fortnite. What? First in the ground and you'll grow a tree and get weapons from them. Yeah, see? GMOs are bad. Oh, God. What's up, Curve Planet? I need coffee, so you're gonna have to bear with me here, because it's a day. Oh my god. Not enough caffeine. Oh man. You have no idea how much we've been working the last couple of days. Oh, and hey, I gotta, because it was a little hectic when it happened. Look, there are two streamers that rated us. Rated Steve because he was bragging about. He literally left me a note in the office. He's like, I got rated with this many people from this person. I got rated from this person with this many people. And I'm like, okay, it was All Bones Jones. Thank you for the raid. Because no, I want to be nice about it. They sent over like 100 people. That was really nice of them. And the other one, Kitty McPancakes, which is a fun name. Thank you. Both of you, I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And I know you guys do it all the time, but these were strangers. I didn't know them. They took a chance on Steve, and they said, hey, let's send some people over there, see what happens. And then people were probably like, dude, this guy's, what is this? Wow. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice of them. And I followed them back, and I'm going to watch some of their streams, see what they do. Because I have no idea who any of these people are. I don't know. Only because I'm really busy. What's up? I got to raid once. Good time. Yeah, see, there we go. What's up? Thanks for the follow. Monsanto and Burpee specialize in sterilization the fruit of their plants. They physically have seeds, but the seeds won't grow a normal plant. Not a normal plant, huh? What kind of plant will it grow? That'd be a good story. Somebody tries to grow like a weird little GMO thing, and it turns into like one of those Seymour plants. Feed me, you know, that kind of thing. I would love that. Good horror movie. Somebody get on that. Go. We should have cleaned this up because I feel like I'm just like looking at weird things. Don't worry about following me. I don't stream. What? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna follow everybody. Like a stalker with ADD. What? Yeah, I see where you go. Who's that? I'm going over there. Well, who are you? That would be a funny little cartoon, too. A stalker with ADHD. They just can't focus on one target, so they just keep going all around the town, just like... just think we're eating the crab potatoes putting out. Exactly. I know Kitty McPancakes. Very cool indie variety VTuber. Thank them. If you can, thank them for me. I really appreciate. I'm awkward IRL. So I feel like thank you. But I will return the favor. Pauline left clothing out. Well, it's too early. She's barely even dressed. I hope she's kind of dressed. Terms of service. We don't have a swimming pool here. We could get in trouble. And that's a good horror movie. A stalker with ADHD. You imagine? You could just call it Who to Kill, question mark. What? And the O and who could be an I that just kind of wanders around real quick. Like, what's over there? Be cool. Hey, I got ideas, but you know, Shudder never gets back to me. Just like, bro, dude, I got this really good idea. Why don't you just make this a movie? Should I just do that? No, chat, like in all seriousness, should I just be like writing out synopsises for movies and just like trying to shop them around? How much does a script writer get paid? Like, in all seriousness. Because I could write something out in a couple of days. So.
Here a story you all know. Cuban cigar are legal sold in America. But a cigar company bought Cuban seed and grow them in another country, then took the Cuban leaf cigar.
I guess that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Nice. What happened to this? I did it twice. Why did it do it twice? Oh, okay, I see why. Can you imagine? Thank you. Can you imagine Michael Myers being like, what? Who is I after? Yeah, he just stops in the middle. Hey, I went to the Spirit Halloween shop. I got something. You ready, chat? I'm shooting at you, chat. I like the way... if this was in black and white, this would be like the best sci-fi movie ever. Pumpkins from outer space. They've come to take your underwear. Okay, that got weird. There you go. I like it. It's fun. Let's see. Foamy and Pum'Kin crossover movie. Intro to the Gymverse. Yeah, everything's got a Gymverse now. Not Gymverse, universe. I think Netflix is trying to do a multiverse too. One of the shows that just came out, apparently they hinted at something. We got to see a little bit of She-Hulk too. I gotta say, it's not nearly as bad as everyone said it was, but it's not great either. I'd say it's average. You know, I'd give it that 3 out of 5 so far. I'm just like, meh. I gotta say, some of the side characters, though, the actor that plays She-Hulk is very good. The CGI needs help like you would not believe. Oh, my God. Like, some scenes looked really good, and some scenes looked very unfinished. So, I know they were on crunch time and whatnot for the visual effects, but brr. Yeah. And oh God, what was it? Episode 4 and 5? Dude, could the side characters be any more annoying? Even if you're doing a parody of what internet people would be like, my God, just even the ones you're supposed to be, actually liking, they're just detestably obnoxious and full of themselves. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, literally the only grounded one is the giant She-Shrek, And I'm like, this is just bleh. They didn't have enough time to finish. Yeah, clearly they didn't. I mean, again, some of the scenes look good, like they spent time here, but, stop. Hey, Disney, stop rushing your visual effects people, because you get what you pay for, Yeah, whatever. Just it'll be, because it looked awkward. Even some of the movements, they weren't anchored properly. So it's like when a character was kind of moving around, it looked a little. And I'm like, not in this day and age. Like, it should be a lot better than that. Guessing Pauline can't figure out what to wear. Well, she was going to wear this, but she can't really come from behind a couch to get it. She could, but I think she's being sleepy. Whatever. Let's see. Good to see you. I'm relaxing after a root canal and security job the next day. At least my jaw no longer sore. Yeah. Damn root canals. I've had one. I didn't mind it. I didn't care. What? I always found it interesting. Like, here's the thing. Okay, I'm a warped person, okay? When I'm at the dentist, all right, I'm familiar with all the little drilling and filing and punching and, somersaults. I know the feels of having the face poked at and prodded and all that stuff. When it comes to a root canal, I found that the most interesting as far as sensation goes. Because, yeah, I was numb and stuff. I was awake for it, of course. But when they go down there with the little kind of screw thing and they're kind of like digging out that root from the tooth, it's a very interesting feeling because it's like, you can like feel it in your jaw. And I'm like, wow, this is interesting. What I didn't care for is when I went back and they kind of just poured that hot stuff in there to make sure that the root was burned out. Apparently, I have very sensitive roots, and I felt it, so, but whatever. It wasn't really that painful because I was still mostly numb. So that was kind of a fun thing. No, they do that. They kind of like burn out whatever is in there so there's no like infections after they do the medicine or whatever. And it's like, whatever. But no, because they do a temporary, then they got to go back in there. Basically, they take the root out, they put the medicine in there, they cover it up. You got to go back, they take the medicine out, and then they do this little thing to kind of cauterize things, And generally, 99% of the people don't feel it, and I was the 1%. Thanks. What? I heard the effects people keep quitting from all the unreasonable deadlines from Disney. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Roots are nerves. Unless people properly numb, they can't avoid being felt. Yeah. So they were like, "Oh, you felt that?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah." They're like, both of them were looking at each other like, how do they feel it? What, really? You all right? I'm like, yeah, just let's keep going. I think they were amazed that I didn't jump up in pain and agony. I'm just like, it's fine. Hey, I wish I was a 1%er. Think of all the money I'd have to share with people. I know, but then I wouldn't be a 1%er, right? You don't get to be a 1%er by keep giving your money away. Sounded like the dude who played what's his face from the Daily Bugle and Spider-Man. Give me a picture of Spider-Man. Eat the rich. That's cannibalism. I should probably get water, right? Is that a thing? People still do that? Here, chat, have something to drink. You got to share the straw, so as the text goes up, you get a little sip. You're too far away. What do you call it? Constantine. Constantine's getting a sequel. I'm kind of actually happy about that. Keanu Reeves, Constantine. Yeah. What? It should be good. Generally, it should be good. I hope. Because Constantine wasn't bad. The visual effects kind of don't really hold up by today's standards, but, you know, they had it back then, whatever. But the visual effects now should be awesome. Assuming they don't rush the visual effects artists. So that's something to look forward to. I gotta resituate. I had to move everything around, and now everything is moved.
It's coffee time.
It is.
It's time to get some caffeine in your system. You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
Boom. Gotta have water. I can't keep hydrate coffee. Thank you. Queen, what's up? Geek for another Constantine. Yeah. But they HBO canceled the show that they had. They're like, oh, you guys are making a movie? All right, cancel this. What? And there was a show called Madam X that I don't even know if it came out or was coming out, but they canceled it. So the Constantine series is no more. Neither is Madam X. But they're making a movie with Keanu Reeves. What's up? Yeah, when did the original one come out? Wasn't that, God, what was it, like 2008 or something like that? That was like 14 years ago, right? Shia LaBeouf. You think they're going to bring him back for that? God, he did have a part in that. I almost forgot about him. Huh. Oh, there you go.
Early stream what?
Hey, I'm only doing an early stream because they're going to be working on the interweb lines later. I don't care for that. So it's like I got to do it now or not at all today because I feel like they're going to mess something up. You know, I'll just hear from my window, oh, technician fell from the, line and just, now it's a crime scene. I'm like, oh, God. Thank you. 50 months. See, I said it properly. People keep getting on. I'm going to say moots. Moots. 50 moots. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey PG, I just got here. Where's her royal hotness?
She's behind the couch. It was too early. She didn't have enough time to get ready. What? She'll pop up eventually. Oh. Constantine was 2005? Bro, that's 17 years old? 17 years old, chat. Start scratching your chin like an old person. Huh. Really? Has it been 17 years? Wow, I remember when that came out. I saw that in the theater. Newgrounds was fun. Oh, God. You didn't say Moons. Who are you? I love that movie. Yeah, I got to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a while. God, 17 years. Oof. Wow. 17 years. I'm doing that math right? Yeah, to get 10, to get 5, and 2, yeah. I was 18 when that came out. I was just able to see it. That was rated R, right? That wasn't like PG-13, was it? I don't know. Back then, I think they were more apt to try to make a rated R film. Now they're just like, we really got to get a PG rating just so we can get, everybody. Time flies when you're working a dead-end job. All jobs are dead-end. They all end when you die. That's what happens. Doom fan, what's up? How's it going? There was another weird thing that happened. Oh, no. There was the bad news. The bad news. All right, PlayStation 2's, PlayStation VR 2's coming out. Well, apparently, all the games they already have for the PSVR won't be compatible with PlayStation VR 2. Why? Dude, there's a lot of games for that. Like, why? And I'm assuming all the PSVR 2 games won't work with the PSVR. This is some jank crap, bro. Bro, you know? I know, man. Why can't you just make it work? You know, you got number 1, you make a number 2. You make them all work together. Come on, man. It was rated R. Yeah, it was rated R. Because I figured it was pretty gruesome, you know, images of hell. And, you know, Keanu Reeves was smoking throughout that whole thing. That'll give you an R rating these days, right out the gate. Smoking, rated R. Wait, what? For smoking? Doctors were recommending this in the 50s. Yeah, but they changed their mind. Yeah, but who cares? It's a bad influence on the children. Aren't you a parent? Can't you tell them smoking's bad? Well, they can't help themselves. Why are you raising kids like that? There she is. Let's see. Sony's really hurting my feelings this generation. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting bludgeoned over the head every time Sony does a release of some kind of news. Yeah. Oh, PlayStation 5, yeah, you'll get it in like 2 years. PSVR 2, sorry, none of the Euro games work. Oh, we're gonna, what did they do that was another ridiculous thing? Didn't they do that, like, tiered subscription thing now? I don't even know. We just get the base kind of what the hell ever kind of thing at this point. I don't even have a PS5. You know? And now it's been so long, I'm going to wait until the PS5 Pro inevitably comes out. Yeah. I really hope he's not vaping in the sequel. They'll probably give him, like a fake cigarette. What did they do with the series? Because I actually never got a chance to watch the series, so was he kind of a chain smoker in that or no? Because I don't know. Now that you said it's going to be a thing. Yeah. I've actually quit vaping, although I'm still doing the smokes. The smokers. I got to wait for PS6 to come out. Yeah. Oh, God. And also, Sony keeps releasing all their... what were their exclusives to PC? They inevitably come to PC now, so I'm just like, I'll wait, you know? With smoking and vaping, but now I'm just doing the smoke thing. Oh, there you go. I read that. God, my brain's really early. Yeah, so I don't know if Constantine was actually smoking in the series. Yeah, because I feel like they wouldn't have him do that because it'd be like, it's bad. But I feel like that was a really important part of the character. Time to make coffee. Yeah, I find it funny I bought a PS5 controller and still don't have the console. I know somebody who did that. It was on sale. They're like, dude, it's like $20 off. I'm like, you got a PS5? They're like, no, but it's cheap. You don't... The internal battery is going to die before you even get one.
They leaked GTA 6 on YouTube.
Yeah, supposedly. I don't want anything spoiled. And who was the idiot that leaked that? Yo, just let people have fun. God. Well, this is why I don't look at anything on the internet anymore. Everyone spoils everything. Yeah. I am not going to look at that.
Use rye bread. It makes everything taste like sour dirt. Don't use rye!
Rye is terrible. I'm sticking with it. Thank you. What's up? He smokes in the anime. Yeah, but not the series. I've never smoked in my 35 years of life. Never drank alcohol either. My liver is pristine. Yeah, I think I kind of ruined my liver with coffee, but same here. I think I had one glass of wine once, and I was like, wow, this is pretty bad. Never smoked either. I got enough secondhand smoke in my life. I don't need firsthand. So I'm Snow White. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, we started early. They're working on the lines later, so I got to get a stream in now. Buttercat, what's up? How's it going? I own a physical copy of Shenmue games for PS4, but still don't have the console. No. There was something weird. Another non-compatible thing that there was some other news for it. I forget what it was, though. Liver can be damaged by sugar, part of diabetes. Yeah, I try not to diabetes myself. You played Dead by Daylight recently? No, I just booted it up to get the Amazon Prime gaming rewards that they gave out. They gave you blood points. 400,000 blood points I'll probably never use because I haven't played the game in probably 2 years. I don't know why I'm sounding like this. But there you go. Oh. Thank you. I just drug myself out of bed. I don't even want to be awake. I have to be. I smoked in my teens, but quit. Yeah, it was easy. Right? Quitting alcohol was harder for me, but I'm 7 years sober now. Nice. There you go. Phoenix rule. Keep up the streak. Don't break the streak. What happened to this whole setup? My God, I moved one thing and everything falls apart. Give me a second. This is just so jank for me. And there we go with a toe cramp. Need more potassium, chat. I have fun with this. Pew, 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 pew. Give me all your bits, Pano. Pando, whatever his name is. His name is Sniffles. It just never changes the name in chat. Let's see. Lack of sleep is hard.
Look at my jiggly butt. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Look at it. Look at my jiggly butt. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. It's beautiful. Jiggle, jiggle.
It's all right. It's a little pixelated. Thank you. Not a fan of being awake early either, but the rest of the house is awake.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Hey, the Hatter, what's up? The Hatter. What's up? How you doing? Oh, hey, we actually started the hype train. Hey, you have a little bit of time to get exclusive. Thank you. Oh, God. God, what was that other thing that was bothering me? Because it was really annoying that it was a thing. And now I can't even remember because I'm so flippin' tired. Flip. Oh, no. That was a good thing. No, this was the other good news. Apparently, according to rumors, there's rumors, chat. They're internet rumors. You can't trust them. But sometimes they come true. Sometimes dreams do come true. Ezra Miller. Yeah, that one. Is supposedly not going to be the Flash anymore. Supposedly. According to rumors. Not confirmed nor denied. But there are words floating about, a vibe in the air, that Ezra Miller is no more the Flash. I'd be fine with that. Because, you know, if Will Smith can have his career ruined by slapping somebody, you know, then, you know, Ezra Miller could just jump on the same boat and just go sink. What's up?
Hype train.
Hype train. Yeah, that deserves a hype train. Thank you, Spider. Thank you. My biggest pet peeve is people that wake me up, immediately try talking to me when I can't comprehend anything yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm one of those people. Dude, I am totally like that. I'll wake up, like, and be like, dude, what's up? You doing this over there? And Dawn is just like, what happened? What did you do? What do you mean drive?
The multiverse has many flashes.
Yeah. So we can get rid of the crappy one. Ezra, what did you do? You threw it all away. You were on top of the world. One of the better characters in the DC universe, and you just threw it on. Third best character in the DC universe. Fourth best character. What would it go? Would it go Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash? Right? Maybe Green Lantern underneath that. And then I can't really name another DC character, frankly. I really can't. Everything I know about the DC universe is Batman and a little bit of Superman. You know? Just woke up. What? Let me wake up. Yeah. Yeah, that's always frustrating for me because I'm one of those people that wakes up, and as soon as I wake up, I'm just like boom. I start doing things immediately. It doesn't matter how intensively multitasking it is. I don't care what kind of coordination I need or how awake I'm supposed to be. I am quite literally on maximized autopilot all the time. I'm just like, boom, all right, got to do this. What? I'm good like that. Starfire. Yeah, but I don't know how well known they are. Oh, this is Robin, right? I think Robin's better than the Flash, right? Cyborg. I don't know too much about Cyborg other than they're a cyborg, you know? Beast Boy. So basically, the Teen Titans are better than what's his face, the Flash. I'm just saying as popularity goes, right? It would be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash. Or would it just be Batman, everything in the Batman verse, Superman, and Flash is just wherever? Aquaman doesn't count. Dude, whatever. They're making a made-for-TV movie, well, made-for-streaming movie now, about the Johnny Depp trial. Apparently, it's going to be on Tubi. I mean, good luck with that. I saw most of it live, so you'll be able to see how bombastic it is in film. Swamp Thing? Yeah.
Did Dawn sleep well last with her 2 Care Bear now?
I don't know. They seem well rested. I don't think she wants to mess up the Halloween one. It's like just sitting in this little area of don't touch. The point of it. Damn it, the keyboard glitching. That happens. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, DC's not really like a thing for me. So, okay, here's the thing. Has anybody noticed that a lot of articles or whatnot are always saying that somebody's doing something that will change something forever? You know, it'll change the balance of something. Did that start with Black Adam? Because you remember the balance of power, blah, 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 DC Universe, blah, blah, blah. Well, apparently that's been creeping up in everything. Oh, this happened in this comic book, and it's going to change the balance of power, blah, 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 blah. This is happening in this series, and it changed, blah, 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 so everything's unbalanced. And it's like all these little paraphrase versions from that catchphrase that is actually a thing right now that's been running around the world for some godforsaken reason because of marketing and stupidity. And I find it's a little grating on me. You know, it's a little annoying. I'm just tired of slogans, I guess. Genshin Impact is getting an anime. Yes, and a digital card game. Yep. There you go. No, so Genshin Impact is actually getting an anime, supposedly. I'm going to say supposedly. You know, because they were talking with an anime studio. I don't know that it needs one. I mean, aren't those cutscenes long enough? For the love of God. Don't redo those in anime. I'm going to puke. God. Oh, the lore. Yeah, change what? Forever started way back in 70s comic marketing. Oh, did it? Yeah. And the world has been changed forever. Superman has been changed forever until we change him again. And then that'll be forever until we change him again. And then again after that. But yeah, I'm actually more interested in a card game. I know it sounds stupid, but I like card games, you know, and Genshin Impact might be good. I don't even know if it's a standalone or it's going to be embedded in the game. But from the article I read, all the cards that are available, you can unlock through gameplay. And I was like, thank you. Because that's what I like about games, is I want to be able to earn that stuff in-game at my own rate without having to do gotcha crap, you know? Superman, what powers have been boring since 1940s? What? According to Goku. According to Goku? Didn't he destroy the planet like 5 times? Yeah. I can't trust him. It's all right, though. We brought it back. He got all the Dragon Balls and made a wish. Why Pauline naked? Because we woke up too early. Well, she's sleepy as it is. Tried waking her up early. Forget about it. Constantine comes in at 22 for ranked popularity. 22? So where is this? Where are you getting a ranked thing? You're looking at a ranked thing? Oh man, who's number one? It's got to be Batman. It's got to be Batman in the DC universe. Well, I mean, it's going to shift accordingly, you know, but ranker. There you go. That's the one I was thinking about. Like, it's going to shift accordingly, like whatever's popular. So I know ranker's a site. Yeah. Batman number 1, of course, yeah. No, dude, come on. I think Batman's going to be number 1 forever. Because he's like the most dynamic character as far as personality and depth goes, you know? I mean, Superman's basically goody two-shoes who's just invincible to everything, apparently. He's OP. The game basically is an anime. Speaking of anime, have you seen cyberpunk anime yet? No. I don't generally have interest in the cyberpunk vibe of things because it really just ran itself into the ground over the last couple of years because everyone was trying to... Before cyberpunk came out, right, there was all these like games trying to do the cyberpunk feel and put that in their games, and I found that very disingenuous and just cash grabby. And then once cyberpunk came out, everyone complained about it, but everybody loved it, and blah blah blah. And then they're still making cyberpunk fill in the blank games, and I'm just like, I don't care. Too much neon, too much robotic crap. I'm just like, bleh. I'm not going to sit through an anime for it. You know, it's like, I'll just if I want cyberpunk stuff, I'll go back and watch Blade Runner or something. I'm tired of the genre, you know? It's weird. But that's just me. My taste's a little weird. It's ranked by user voters. Bat number 1, Flash number 2, Wonder Woman number 3, Nightwing number 4, Superman number 5. Oh, Superman number 5. You didn't even make it in the top 3, Soup. Oh, Superman number 5. You're terrible. Oh, man. But he's like, come on, man. I'm super powerful. I'm Superman. And I'm very literate because I work at a newspaper. You work at a newspaper. Oh, I got a question. In the comic books, right? Does he still work at a newspaper? Because I feel like that the Daily Planet would have folded
now is the
by now.
time for you to rise and bring your squirrel to the bagel shop, where I can get the cream cheese, the creamy, cheesy cream.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you. No, but like, does he still work there or is he a blogger? New Superman tried too hard to change him into Batman. Really? They did? What, he was all gritty and stuff? You can't make Superman gritty. You know, that's like making, what's his face? Who's the redhead from Happy Days? You know, trying to make him all gritty. You know? I even forget his name. I just want to say Archie, but I know it was like Archie Comics. Better, I didn't, no, I don't, Begley's not around, it'll be fine. I'm Superman. Can you imagine that? Be like, dude, shut up. Ron Howard. Yeah, but what was the character's name? In Happy Days. I don't even remember. All I know from there is the Fonz. And I think the one was called Mouth. Yeah, because he was just loud. Ricky? Timmy? Richie. All right, Richie. Richie Cunningham. Thank you. All right. It's like trying to make Richie Cunningham gritty. Yeah. I'm going to the malt shop. You want to come? No. Richie, what happened to you? You were such a nice boy. It goes about the creed, what? The worse I make things, the better they turn out. And randomly turns evil. Wait, what? That can't be writing. Is that seriously? No. Really? Sarcastic. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic. Riverdale CEOs is doing gritty Archie. Yeah, I mean, you know, as much as they can. It's like making Archie comics dark and edgy. Oh, wait, yeah. I completely forgot about Riverdale. Yeah. I just think of a little emo Jughead or whatever his face was. Right now, Superman doesn't work for the Daily Planet because he's too busy to fight and free what Mongol on another planet. He's on another planet right now? Oh, my God. Dude. There's articles that need to be written. You think Superman could write really good clickbait? I don't know if Riverdale's canceled yet. You know, it's been on for like 8 years. They figured they would have gotten out of school by now, right? Bum, bum, bum. Yep, we are on early. They got to be working on the internet lines early this afternoon, so I figured I might as well get in what I can. Oh, we dropped some frames. I'm going to tell them. I'm like, dude, we dropped 127 frames, and I ain't never getting them back. You better do some on-demand reparations for my dropped frames. Yeah. Well, we'll see. He attempted to hire Teen Titans for fashion blogs and what not to eat in a trash can. That would be funny, though. What? Clark Kent. Article by Clark Kent. Found this in the trash can. Safe to eat? Question mark. And have his little shock face over a YouTube video. Oh, that's so cringe. God. Oh, good. You're messing up your toes again. Nice. Potsy? That was one of the characters' names in Happy? Who's Potsy? Were they a drug dealer? I would assume they would be. That was code back then, right? Instantly blames Lex Luthor. Yeah, there you go. It's all Lex Luthor's fault. I tried to be edgy. Wait, what? Clark can't. How about Clark can't communicate? It'll be a whole comic about how he has writer's block when he writes articles. Thanks for the follow. What? And then he's got to go to like a therapy session. Warren Potsy Weber. Really? Weird. Your toe hit the edge in the wrong way. Is there a right way to hit your toe? Never. Never. The only time I hit my toe hard enough for it to start bleeding was, I don't know, like a month ago. It was kind of weird. Freak accident. Yeah. But it just all pulled up under the nail. It was fine. Let's say the crossover we didn't expect but deserve. Clark Kent can't communicate. Has to save Comey. And then they don't talk about stuff. What is your method to figure out if the avocado is ripe? Basically, you want the outer skin to be darker. You know, if it's green, if it's noticeably green, then just be like, forget it, because that's going to take forever to ripen. You got to kind of squeeze it at the, I guess, thicker end a little bit. Squeeze lightly, because if you squeeze too hard, it'll be breeze. There's got to be a slight give to it. And even then, wait an extra day. What? Slight give. No, because it's really weird. I feel like the last couple of avocados I've gotten from stores, they look like they're ripe, but when I open them up, they ain't. And I'm just like, oh, God. And it's not like you could just put them somewhere, you know, and let them ripen kind of just on their own, because they get real bad real fast, you know. That's just kind of weird. You really got to be careful about when you open them.
So I've been watching The Office and I've been actually paying attention, and 'tis kinda funny minus the hype that surrounded it.
Yeah, I think every show's funny minus the hype. No, when I hype it up too much, I'm just like, ugh. Because everybody hyped up The Office for me. You gotta watch The Office. And then I watch it, I'm like, eh? Like, it was kind of middle of the road for my taste. And I was you know, I went into it with, oh, this is the best show since fill in the blank, you know? It's like... got the ad right when I pressed enter. Oh. Net claims Potsy as a kid made clay pots for his mom and the name stuck. Really? Really? That's why they call him Potsy. Okay. I'm going to say drugs. Lois Lane arguing with Superman. What? Clark, didn't you hear me? What? You can hear a building collapse in Europe, but you can't hear me tell you to take out the garbage. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, there's no way around that if you're Superman. Oh, you didn't hear me. No, you just weren't paying attention. All right, you know what? You're right. I didn't pay attention. You want to know why? Because you're boring. I can quite literally see through, and there's nothing of interest there. Yeah, Superman's honest. Lois Lane describes how she had to use appropriate what? That's weird. See, now you're making it weird. You're making it weird. Bump, bump, bump. You give it a squeeze. Ah, go.
It is kinda mundane, but it has its moments, and it's okay. Like, I wouldn't go far and say it's the funniest show ever since sliced bread.
I never laughed at sliced bread. I always found it to be very morose and downtrodden. Sliced bread is very depressing. Didn't even have the opportunity to cut itself. Somebody did it for it. Let's see. Bump, bump, bump. Dun, dun, dun. What? What? Anyway, I'm getting coffee. Oh, God. Can't take being up so early. Thermodynamics. No, I had to stir my coffee because the bottom was cold, but the top was not. And Betty White was older than a slice of bread. You imagine? Remember when bread just came in loaves? Yeah, that's before we knew how to use knives properly. You can cut it up in tiny little bits. Greatest thing since sliced bread. Wait, this is the greatest thing since you guys managed to just separate bits of bread? Well, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Trying to catch up here. Hold on. Because I don't know what I missed. If you don't eat the entire avocado, do you have a trick for storing them? I tried coating in lemon juice, but it didn't work. God, it's really difficult. I looked up different ways to quick ripen an avocado, and they range from putting it in the microwave to putting it in the oven to putting them in a paper bag. But this is like before you slice them. But the texture isn't the same, so it doesn't really help. You just have to be very mindful of. No, man, I got to tell you, it's a hassle because you cut one open, it's like you might as well just throw it out. You know, you can put it in what did I do? A blender. I put it in a blender just to kind of like make guacamole from it, but it still doesn't taste the same. It's very bitter. So if you have one unripened one that you open up, but the other ones are good and you're making a bunch of avocado, you can kind of squeeze it in there and make it work. But if you just have the one avocado, it's like a lost cause. Yeah. It is the most precarious fruit. Yeah. Yeah, avocado smoothie. Yeah.
One last thing though, so I finished the show Shameless, the American version of the show, and saw one episode of the original British show and didn't even find that funny or as entertaining.
I didn't even know there was a British show. I'm thinking of the show. What is it? The one with the two catty women who are always yelling at each other and just one's almost constantly drunk. Was it Absolutely Fabulous? She's like, you know, kind of that kind of humor. That was old. That was like 90s, right? I didn't know there was an English version of Shameless. Thank you. I think you can vacuum seal them to preserve it. I'm not sure. I mean, it would preserve it, but I don't think it would ripen. It would just be weird. Does like the cling wrap help? No, it just will not ripen. It will turn weird, but yet never ripen. That's the weird thing about avocados. If you cut them open too soon, there is no way that I know of to get them to ripen before they just turn bad, yet still have a nice smooth quality to them. At that point, you can kind of use them for smoothies or just try to blend them and mix them with other avocados. It's just, it's the most fickle of fruits. And you got to be like spot on and catching them. Yeah. No, because you have like a 3-day window too, you know? If you have an avocado that's ripe and you know it's ripe, you can put it in the fridge before you open it and it'll give you an extra couple of days. But if you put them in the fridge before they're ripe, they may never ripen. So you gotta like basically leave them in an area where they're not in a fridge. Go.
I just don't find British humor funny. Something is wrong with me. I'd go lurk time lol.
Well, it kind of depends on the British humor. Some of it's goofy, some of it's just very deadpan, and some of it's you know what? I would say if I'm gonna recommend anything to you for British humor, IT Crowd or Black Books. And if you don't find those funny, then you're never going to find British humor funny and just move on with your life. It's fine. Dude, Black Books is still one of my all-time favorite shows. It really is. It's so good. British version, you really need to enjoy their comedy. I thought it was funny. Beep, beep. Yep. Blackadder. Yeah, I know about Blackadder. IT Crowd is amazing. Monty Python is good if you like dark British humor. Some of that might be dated, so I'm trying to like do something a little modern, even though that IT Crowd and Black Books came out quite a bit ago. I think that's creeping up on like 15 years as well, right? Top Gear with Jeremy Clarkson. What, Hamlin James, best car show, comedy show? It's got cars though, kind of like Monty Python gets old quickly, though. Yeah, it kind of does, because some bits are, you know, Some bits are really, really good, and some of them you're just like, oh my god. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ham. God, I haven't had ham in a while. Does ham still taste good, or is it terrible? Depends on the ham. I know. Just saying in general. Oh, hey, Dawn had one of those peanut butter cups. Hey, no, we bought a bunch of Reese's peanut butter cups. To test out the Halloween candy early. They messed up their peanut butter. All right? They messed up their peanut butter. Because I was like, there's something not right here. Dawn had one, and she's like, ugh. She's like, what happened to these? They're like sweet. And it's like, who was it that said the peanut butter was very, it wasn't as smooth as it's supposed to be, right? Let's see. You mean Grant? Sure, because Jeremy got fired for punching a producer and the other two followed him out. What? In between, it was rather amusing for a British version. The American version is awful. Yeah, how come there's so many... Why are there so many American versions of British shows? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And how come there isn't an American version of Doctor Who? Out of all the shows they could adapt for a U.S. audience, wouldn't they do Doctor Who? You know? Then you could get some weird American actors that just don't fit in there, you know? Like, why not? It's not really a comedy, but if you're looking for a wholesome British TV show, remember the 60s stop-motion version of Paddington. It's on YouTube. Oh, there you go. Father Ted is another one. There you go. Father Ted's a good show. Go.
Okay, I forgot I do find Mr. Bean funny, and that's a British show.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Bean's pretty good. A lot of physical humor in that. Don't give them any ideas. Hey, dude, at this point, you don't think it's going to happen? Come on. What? You get Mel Gibson to be Doctor Who. Oh, God. And his companion could be like just, I don't know, some vapid TikToker they just pull off the web. Let's see. Doctor Who wouldn't work in America because the Doctor doesn't like guns. Yeah, well, you know, the American version, there'll be lasers and rifles and all that other stuff outside the booth. You know what I'm saying? And it won't be a booth. It'll be a sports car. Or like a 70s van. Just something bombastic and stupid that like America would do. Let's see. What? I'm not throwing her nothing. I don't want to touch her clothes. Let's see. Is Pauline playing hide and seek? No, she's tired and going to pass out.
Pauline pops up every 10 minutes. I totally didn't time that.
Hello, and welcome to our nut house. Keep your feet off the table.
What's up? Out of one neck punch. Hey, hi, gifted a sub. The Irish, you got a sub. Boom. Yay. Thank you. Appreciate Otto. What's up? Pauline has very long fingers. She's like 8 feet tall. Of course she's got long fingers. How many rounds are you going versus ISP? As many as it takes. What?
Hello, and welcome to our nut house.
Out of one neck punch.
Keep your feet off the table.
Gifted a sub. 2. No one can be trusted. Hey, apparently they trusted you enough to give you a sub. Thank you again. Thank you. So many candies. Thank you. Go.
Lol, I just noticed her clothes on the sofa.
Yep.
Lol.
There you go. Kurt Planet, thank you. What's up? Hey, somebody could do like, you know, there's a lot of fan fiction out there. Somebody make the over-the-top America version of Doctor Who. Why not? There's got to be a fan fiction of that out there. You know? Like, why not? I think it would be hilarious. America. No? Somebody's going to do it. Love those candy people. Candy people, yay. Bum, 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 bum. What would be a very odd... Or how about British versions of American shows? I feel like the English don't want to slum it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. No, why don't we make like an English version of that reality show that they have on television with the Kardashians, but we'll call them the blah, blah, blahs or something. You know, be like, no. Want to see Captain Britain now. They were supposed to be working on an Excalibur movie. What? They're talking about that one, Captain Britain. Yeah. Let's see. The Americanized Doctor Who theme can be played by banjo and fiddle. And it's going to be composed by Mark, what was his name? Mike Post? He did a lot of themes for the 80s. So give it like an A-team theme. Doctor Who. Din, 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 din. Blowing up stuff now. Yeah, that kind of thing. American Doctor Who equals MacGyver. What? Yeah, you got to give him a mullet, too. Oh, God, you imagine him opening up that door and then coming out with a mullet and be like, oh, no. Don't Americanize good shows. Take terrible shows and make them better. You know, it's going to be one of those things where how much longer until Doctor Who goes into public domain? Because I feel like that's going to be a mess. American version of Doctor Who would be, you know, my all-time favorite show. Being a Time Lord with a big iron on his hip. Yeah, there you go. You can be like a cowboy, you know? Get Clint Eastwood to be the first Doctor. You know? That'd be funny. He's just very dour and just like, yeah. He's still alive, right? Yes. Okay, go. It was Harrison Ford in Raiders of the Lost Ark. What? He got bad food poisoning while filming the scene with the guy with the swords. Yes, Spielberg. Can I just shoot that? Yeah, that'd be funny. Pew. That was the best part of the film. Don't forget, The Office was originally a British show. Yeah. But is that good? I didn't bother. I think I've seen like 2 episodes of it, and it was just, I don't know, it wasn't my type of humor. But thanks for the follow. What's up? American Doctor Who has that scene. Was that scene? What? American, got that. Read that. Another decent show is The Mighty Boosh. Is that still on? That's probably off, right? Gotta be. Boom. Coffee time. Coffee time. I'm gonna get some water. What's up?
Has the Doctor been in the Civil War yet? I only watched the 11th Doctor.
I don't know. I feel like he's been in a lot of war areas. Yeah. I don't know. But I want to forget about The Office. American Doctor. Well, come on. They got to keep pushing merchandise out. Dunder Mifflin. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, God. Okay. American Doctor. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. American Doctor Who is Raiders of the Lost Ark scene. What? Jim Carrey for the American Doctor with his traveling companion played by Whoopi Goldberg. Oof. Oh, God. I don't know. What would be a good traveling companion for an American Doctor Who? Jim Carrey would be fun. He would have to be the fun doctor, you know? Like space and time, you know, just overly bombastic. What's up?
They made an American Doctor Who in 1996 with Pum'Kin. It didn't go over too well, but Pum'Kin was good.
Yeah, but they used English actors. That was the problem. And you know what happens? You know? Of course. Dude shows up in America, what happens? Gets shot. Like, quite literally. You know? It's just like, oh, hey, look, it's Dr. Pew Pew Pew. Yeah, welcome to America. You know, that kind of thing. It was crazy, even back then. That was like, what, 30 years old? Ridiculous. Technically, Jim Carrey's retired. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who dangles a paycheck in front of him enough to get him out of retirement. Elijah Wood as companion. Maybe. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to think. There's not a lot of, like, American actors now that I'm like, oh, that guy's really good. You know? They'd be, this person over there would be great. You know, I'm kind of just like, I don't know. Does anybody feel acting has kind of waned over the years? How about Robert Downey Jr. as a Doctor Who? That'd be pretty good. What's up? Because he could be like a chaotic doctor. Yeah. I've got about halfway through the Jodie Whittaker season, and I can see the writing going downhill, unfortunately, because she's a great actress. Yeah, a lot of people are like, meh, with the writing, you know?
As long as it's not Ryan Reynolds.
No, Ryan Reynolds and Chris Pratt as his companion. Yeah. And then Samuel L. Jackson for some reason. Oh, God, Samuel L. Jackson would be an awesome Doctor Who. Like a Doctor Who that just takes no crap from anybody. That'd be kind of cool. Sylvester Stallone for action arc Doctor Who. Yeah, he could be the War Doctor. I'm Doctor Who. God. Don't do it. Really interested to see Jodie Whittaker replacement. Yeah, when's that going to happen? Isn't that like one of the original showrunners is back on there though, right? For Doctor Who, so that should be beneficial. Hopefully. Deadpool is Doctor Who. That's Ian McKellen would be an excellent Doctor. I think Ian McKellen would be an excellent Doctor Who. Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson as the Master? Ooh. Dude, I'd be up for that. Somebody make that happen. Robert Downey Jr. is doing another Sherlock Holmes. They're working on it. There's also going to be a series that I think he's producing. There's too many bleep and bleep dialects. Bleep and bleep and TARDIS. Exactly. I would watch that. Who wouldn't watch that? Yeah, acting has declined. I think the kids in Stranger Things have a promising career after the show ends next year, though. Well, of course they do, because they're on a popular show. But was the acting good? Did anybody look at these actors and say, this is a good actor, they're going to be brilliant, they're going to be the next fill in the blank? You know, that kind of thing.
Careful. Keep whispering these things into the void of the internet. Someone will actually make it. /cringe.
No, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like here's what I've subscribed to. Nothing matters. But I get the daily newsletter letter of who gives a crap, because none of it matters. You know, I don't care about the lore of anything now, because even companies have just manipulated it and changed it so many times. Even before I got interested in it, you know, you go back far enough, you're just like, what the hell were they thinking? You know, everything's been rebooted, retconned, reworked, so who cares? I figured the most interesting thing to do is just, I'm going to say Saints Row it, you know, where you just make it bombastic and ridiculous. Fine. Sylvester Stallone is the new War Doctor in Doctor Who. Sure. Why not? Samuel L. Jackson's the Master. Beautiful. Let's go with it. Like, who cares? Who cares? None of it matters. None of it matters. Throw it out. It's all garbage. Yeah. It sucks because at a certain point in history, probably stuff actually was something to be concerned about. But you know what? If the rights holders don't care about it, then the people themselves who are watching it won't care about it. And the fans will just do what they want with it anyway and either make it better or make it worse. So none of it matters. None of it matters. You know? Everyone wanted to open Pandora's box, and here's what you got. This is what you want. This is what you get. I'm always amazed how Doctor defeats the Weeping Angels. Those things are crazy. They're crazy. American Doctor Who, written by Mel Brooks. Blazing Doctor Who. Saddles. Oh, man. American Doctor Who was Rush Hour or Fast or Furious. There you go. You film it like that. You know? Why not? Crossovers for everything. Whatever. It's a multiverse of everything thrown together. Yeah. We're going to Ready Player One it and just put everything in a big bucket, shake it up, pour it out, and just mix and match our toys. That's why Clark Kent can't communicate, you know? Everything old is new again. Same old 8 notes rearranged over and over and over and over. Yes, that's what it is. Over and over That doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. Boom, 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 boom. It's kind of cool, though. Like, if you get to that mindset where you're just like, none of this really matters. You don't worry about it. You don't stress about it. You either, like it or you don't. And if you don't like it, you don't get stressed about it. You're just like, whatever. Okay, it sucks. Well, what else is there? Yeah, that's all. It's like being at a food buffet, You get a little bit of everything, and then whatever is terrible, you're just like, I'm not getting more of this. Yeah, Nintendo. Say that too. Thanks for the follow. What's up? How's it going? Line in Mel Brooks, Doctor Who. Every time they make a Doctor Who show, we lose our corner phone booth. Leave it alone, Mel Brooks. That'd be funny. Poor tired Pauline. What? Yeah. We're up way too early for this. Which now we would just be starting, but I've already been on for an hour and a half. Whatever. What can you do? 87 degrees outside. Well, why don't you just turn down the thermostat? Outdoor thermostat. It's hidden. Every town has one. For those who don't know, there's an outdoor thermostat for your town's actual heat. So you got to find it. Usually it's by the municipals, but they hide it because they don't want people fiddling with it. There isn't enough coffee for the early. No. God, I'm looking at it now. I'm almost done with my coffee. It's ridiculous. Boom, 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 boom. What was the other thing? Does anybody, because Steve mentioned this, that weird anime card game, Wise Schwarz. Has anybody even played that? I know, it doesn't even make sense, because this is the first time I've heard about it. Like, he had to look it up, because he's like, what's this? What's this? I know, it's like a Magic the Gathering type game, but just with anime characters, and there's so many crossovers in that, it's insane. Like, they have everything in there. Like, I was actually surprised. Butter or something's like, nope, never heard of it. Don't know what it is. Bill and Ted versus Doctor Who, something going down at the Circle K. Yeah, there you go. That should be a good fan fiction. Maybe it's the name that people just aren't, like, gravitating towards, because it's been out for a while, apparently. I just never heard about it. Wise Schwarz? Wise Schwarz. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really roll off the tongue. Basically, it's German for black and white. Or white and black. And I'm just like, oh, well, they should have just called it that, but apparently they went with Wise Schwarz. Wise Schwarz. May the Schwarz be with you. Wise Schwarz. Schwarz. No, it's like a weird thing, and I'm just curious. I should just watch a video of somebody playing it and just see what it does. What it do? No, but I own a Hololive crossover cards. See, you got the crossover cards. That's what I'm saying. See, you got the Hololive cards, but it's like nobody's ever played it, right? It's like I just collect all the cards, but I don't even know how to play this game. Exactly. Well, Disney's doing a card game like Hearthstone. Yeah. What was it called again? I don't know. Something about butter. It's weird. Oh, God. I forget what it was called. What, a lore or something? Why Schwarz? Jane Silent Bob as Doctor Who duo or Sherlock Holmes. I don't know. How's everybody feeling about Jay and Silent Bob stuff at this point? Have they gone? Have they done enough? Just curious. Hey, I don't know if a shtick like that gets kind of old. You know what I'm saying? Gotta resituate. Go. Kevin Smith is overrated. Well, I'm curious, like, going back to here's the thing. Kevin Smith can write dialogue. He can write decent dialogue. It's just I feel like some of the plots are just like, why am I watching this? Yeah. No Surprise is based on drag queen. All right. You could have needed weed and fart jokes for so long. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of weed fart jokes, and you know, now that weed is mostly legal everywhere, it's like, I mean, how risque are they being? You know, in the 90s, it was like, dude, we got weed. Oh man, it's crazy. Kevin Smith is busy with Tusk 2. That's right. The sequel nobody wanted is now being made into a feature film that nobody wanted. I don't know. It can't be any worse than The Munsters. I saw more of that, and I'm just like, It doesn't get any... The deeper I go into these trailers, the worse it gets with the monsters. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get how that could be so terrible. Just on the surface. And I'm still going to give it a shot. I know it's going to come out on Netflix. I already have Netflix. It doesn't matter. I'm going to watch it just because I have this curiosity as to what the hell happened here. You know? I can't imagine it being as bad as the trailer. That's the thing. That's the thing. I watched the trailer and I'm thinking to myself, no film could be this bad. So I'm going into it just thinking, this film can't be as bad as how it's been represented in a 2.5-minute trailer. Surely there must be something salvageable from this, because they put the best stuff in the trailer. Maybe they went out of their way to put the worst stuff in the trailer. Maybe Rob Zombie was being all Bobby Z that day, and he's like, let's put out a trailer with the worst of the movie. Let's do that. And they'll be pleasantly surprised when they see the film. That's what I'm going into it with. Yeah. Where's Pauline? Sleeping behind the couch. It's too early. Let's see. Since they made one of the charms, is gay, what I'm going to make Wednesday Addams non-bite. I don't know. Does it matter? Who cares? That's the other thing. A lot of people put importance on the, I don't know, gender identity of fictional characters. I don't care. Like, I don't even care. It shouldn't even be mentioned because everybody at this point should be all together and blah, blah, blah. People shouldn't be like waving flags in the air being like, I'm this, but I'm that, and I'm this. And we all have separate flags and we're all, you know, going to segregate ourselves based on what we like and stuff like that. And before you know it, we just have our own little islands.
It's coffee time. It's time to get some caffeine in your system. You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
I think we're kind of buzzed. Not nearly enough, though. I'm jittery, but not awake. I don't like that feeling. Thank you. Yeah, as long as they have a backstory. Yeah, stuff like that should be discovered throughout the story as it progresses, as opposed to like, we made this character this, we made this character that, we made this character this, because we're all inclusive. You're not all inclusive if you're pointing at that one person in the room saying, you're this. It's like, what? Come on, dude. That's the whole thing. People are making it so inorganic. That's why it feels very try-hard, you know, when they kind of shoehorn something in there. Like, okay, when they say a particular character in Overwatch is, you know, identifies as fill in the blank or whatever, doesn't matter. I mean, I don't even think people research the backstory of these characters. And if they do, then they'd be pleasantly surprised when they come across that information, you know? You just put it out there in a little bio of the character if you need to, but you know, I don't go up to new people IRL and say, "All right, what do you associate with, and what's your preferences? You know, what's your this, that, and the other thing." You'll figure that out during the conversation. But I guess people don't have conversations anymore, so they need the virtual signaling of everything. But I mean, to me, it's totally irrelevant because who cares? Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Overwatch is still a thing, and it had a plot. Yeah, they're making Overwatch 2, which is basically Overwatch 1 with extra characters and I think a map. Dun, 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 dun. Helltail Coffee is okay coffee. It is. Yeah.
11 moons.
11 moons. Mariner, thank you for the 11 moons. Thank you. Appreciate it. People forget characters just happen to be XYZ instead of, look at me, I'm XYZ, and that's why you should care. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If everyone's just, well, maybe, I don't know. It's like, okay, the ecosystem of the internet, everybody's very shouty and look at me because everyone's starving for attention. So are companies like that now where they're like, hey, we need your attention. We're throwing this out there that this character is this because you need to know. So it trends. I don't even think they care. And honestly, I cannot. What was it? What was the? Oh God, the name of the system they actually use. Give me a second. I actually got to look this up. There's a thing for it. I don't know if I still have that piece of paper I wrote it down on. Oh, it's important. Nope. particular term for it. Damn it. Nope. Nope. Damn it. No, I don't have it.
Safe space! Where's my safe space from idiots? Ah!
Well, thank you. Essentially, what happened is Blizzard uses there it is. Diversity calculator. Okay. Allegedly, from what I've heard, is when they create a character for whatever game, they run it through, and other companies have done this as well, they run it through a diversity calculator to see what points it hits within whatever. And I'm like, that's such an inorganic way to make a character. You know? Because a character should be created based on inspiration and backstory, not an algorithm where, well, this character needs to be 3% this, 4% that, 38% this, 12% that, identify as this, make sure it also identifies as that on Tuesdays in the middle of the week, but not during a full moon, and is also of this religion. What? That's not how you make a character. Trust me, we know a little bit about making characters, okay? That's not how you do it, okay? It's just really bizarre. Like, I feel like, and I'm all for it, like, the differences of people should be represented, but in an organic way. Not like in, let the robots figure it out because we're too stupid as humans to actually make a character, you know, interesting in our own thing. Maybe they should apply that to their offices instead of their characters. Because probably in the offices, they only have a bunch of a particular type of person. So they needed AI to say, you know, you're missing a lot of characters of this nationality, religion, color, blah, 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 that kind of thing. Right? Because other than that, they would be like, dude, all right, let's make this character because, you know, we have world and life experiences and we've met people like this, so we're going to do that. You know? Hey, Bob, you're this type of person. Why not? What do you think of this character? Yeah, I think it's all right. You might want to switch that a little bit. Because that's kind of goofy. I mean, none of us do that, so you know, I want to change that up. Oh, all right, good to know. Thanks a lot. Hey, you want to work on this? It seems to be more your thing. Nah, I think you got this. It's pretty good so far. Just get back to me and check it out. That's how character creation should be, not like an algorithm. My God. It's just so stupid. The diversity chart was a meme outside of the office, never used officially by Blizzard. I heard it was.
These companies need to start hiring old-school text role players from Gaia Online and other boards if they want to make good characters.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But I heard that calculator thing was actually a thing. Like, I read, like, several articles, unless they're all clickbaity garbage articles, which is a high probability in this day and age. So if it's not, I would actually be relieved that it isn't. But then I actually feel bad that people put together some of the characters that are actually out there that are trash in Overwatch. So either way, it's lose-lose. If it came up by the algorithm sucks, and that means everybody on staff is a terrible, terrible human being that doesn't have any sense of diversity. Or if it was created by actual people, then their creativity levels are terrible. Lose-lose. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know how that calculator works, or even if it's a thing. Are these meme articles? Is that a thing now? Meme articles. No RuneScape writers, obviously. Blizzard showed the versus calculator wheel at an online Blizzard-like event a year or two ago. So they did. Or was that a goof? I don't know. Now I got to do more research into it. But at this point, I don't care because I don't buy anything by Blizzard. So they can go to hell and not pass go. What's up? Let's see. What? Let's see. No RuneScape. Oh, okay, we got that. Guy Online is still up. Haven't been here in over a decade. Really? That's still online? All right. I think the only good thing about Overwatch at this point is AT music rap battles. Really? Can't imagine that being fun either. I'll just hike the fact that people, they're just trying to create more diversity, but they went out of their way to seek some out because of their appearance. Well, that's the whole thing. It's very inorganic. You know, the whole thing is like, You know, and I gotta say, part of me is like, maybe we need to do that because clearly certain areas of industry are just not properly represented or diversified merely because people don't go out of their way. But then I'm like, then it's totally inorganic and it's forced. But then if it's never forced, would it ever happen? You know, so it's kind of thing. You don't know unless you have a crystal ball that actually works, you know? And then if you do have that, you're getting lotto numbers. Let's see. Go. Thanks for the follow. What's up? What? Created a role for the. I don't know. What's up, Kirby Universe? What's up? I think somebody broke something. All right, let's see. That's between Overwatch characters and the Team Fortress 2 counterparts. Go.
Where Faye is Pauline? Did she get captured?
No. We woke up early. She didn't get dressed, and now she's hiding behind a couch. Let's see. Chillin'. Yeah. Here. Now I'm hungry. God, I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have breakfast yet. I do have to keep an eye on a time because I think at like 1 o'clock they might be starting to work on things. So I gotta be like on it because I would rather end the stream on my own terms than just have it go black. You know what I'm saying? It's the screen went black. Guy, where are you? Well, they say 1 o'clock. Generally, they always show up late. So you know, who knows? We didn't drop any more frames, so I guarantee you they're gonna work on the lines. They'd be like, "Hey, well, we don't see anything wrong, even though a bunch of people in your neighborhood is having problems with the show, whatever." Isn't coffee basically breakfast? No, I probably need to chew on something. Cooking stream when? No. What was the other thing? I don't know. Not a lot of news either. What was Steve doing the other day? He was just looking at toys all day, right? Dropping up frames, Home Depot gives you a discount. Do they? Boom, boom, boom. And weren't there movie delays? Didn't Sony delay a bunch of movies? No, like actual movies people might care about, like Kraven the Hunter. Kraven the Hunter has been delayed.
You really think you should be having more caffeine?
I gotta change
You really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
What's up?
Did the guy said 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock o'clock?
I don't know. It's like, it's a town thing. It's not like individual me. I think enough people complained locally that it's like an issue now. They're like, "Hey man, I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to upload my torrents and it's not working properly." You imagine? You got a headache. Stop that. Gaming news. Ubisoft tried walking back on their NFT crap after researching it. Okay.
Someone showed me the clip of the good vibes you guys gave for my grandma.
Hey.
I did in fact show her.
Nice.
Even though she was on a morphine drip, she asked me if I was high and had no clue what she was seeing. Thanks you guys, smile.
Oh, well, we tried. You're welcome. Hope things are all right. That's pretty good. What, Ubisoft did some research. NFTs, good or bad? Oh, this isn't going to work, guys. Guys, NFTs aren't going to work. People are just going to screen capture them. They're going to get a screenshot. Dude, NFTs aren't going to work. Shut down the main office. But wait, we put like 90% of our company's funding in it. Forget it. We'll just put out 4 Assassin's Creed games at the same time. We'll make our money back. It's fine. It'll be a tax write-off. We know. You don't understand. We lost a bunch of money. You have no idea. Division mobile game. Do that. Oh, God. Love your videos on YouTube. They're amazing. Hey, thank you. Hey, there's new ones coming out every other week. Keep up with them. Dun, 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 dun. At least we got Breath of the Wild 2 title. Well, that's not coming out till May, though, so we got time on that. It should be good, though. I mean, at least they're taking their time with that. And a Siege, yeah. Hey, Rainbow Six Siege mobile game. Yay. I mean, mobile's going to get better as technology progresses. It's tedious because the template for mobile gaming is pretty drastic and dire and dreadful. So people are just like, mobile. I mean, if they do something good with it, why can't there just be mobile games I could just buy for a couple of bucks and play them without the microtransactions, I know Apple Arcade has that, but that's like a subscription. I don't want that either. And like the news, what, you have hope Fatal Frame 4 being ported? 1 to 3 aren't too far behind. Nice.
I saw a good meme that shuts down why Ariel is black. What color are mermaids in real life?
Yeah. The other one I saw that was pretty funny is somebody did a picture of the Dragon Ball Z movie that they released in America a while back. And they were like, I don't want to hear nothing about Ariel. And they had this like just generic American guy playing Goku. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But whatever. Let the internet fight it out. I think the internet's just being toxic and annoying about the whole concept. Yeah. Has he played what? What's that? Has he played Axel VR? No. Half-Life Axel. Yeah. Love the fact they're porting Fatal Frame games. Yeah, it only took like, what, 10 years? Bro, it took 10 years. Raid Shadow Legends looks pretty good graphic-wise. Yeah, there's a lot of games that look good. It's just the pay structure and the microtransaction structure of most of these games is what people dread. I mean, Diablo Immortal looks great, but I mean, who wants to grind for 15 years to get everything you want? We'll see. Also, when the App Store first came out, that used to be the case. $1 got you a complete Angry Bird or a Lemon Tycoon, but then blood hit the water and internal politics between devs and the App Store caused owners caused subscriptions. Free-to-play crap. Yeah, free-to-play is dreadful. 99% of the time, it don't work. Diablo Immortal looks great, yeah, but for Diablo 3 players, it's just way too easy. Simple. Yeah. Go.
So happy that Suikoden 1 and 2 from the PS1 is getting a HD make. I love that game.
Hey, nice. There you go. Hey. Rejoice! What? I'm not familiar with the games, but they're very happy about it. Thank you. Oh yeah, John Wayne played Genghis Khan. I think even Christopher Lee played Detective Wong or something like that back in the day. Yeah, hey, Hollywood has a very sordid past with representation. At this point, I don't care. And I don't care enough about The Little Mermaid to even care, who's portraying it. It's either going to be good or bad. Everything else is irrelevant. But everyone's got to turn it into some kind of weird... But they look like this. Shut the hell up. Don't watch it then, if you little biased prick. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. If you're complaining about how somebody looks at a thing, then it's like, whatever. Scientifically, if you really want to get into it, scientifically, science said, right, if mermaids were actually real, they would look like grotesque, horrid, like, what are those things? Manatees. You wouldn't even know. So, come on. Like, none of this matters. None of this matters. People put so much importance on fictional crap. They're like internalizing their own biases and just spewing it out there because they're upset. You're upset. This represents something that's not me. Well, the world's not about you, so shut the hell up. I'm just waiting to see how they scraped about. We're going to see a live action Black Cauldron if they're desperate enough. I think they're doing that. Didn't Steve go through all the list of... no, I think it was Sword in the Stone they're doing. They were doing something. One of those remakes. I know. You have to look it up. Look up on Wikipedia live action remakes. It might be in that list. Hey, manatees are cute. I love manatees. Well, most people would body shame them. You see how the world works. Can a manatee recite dialogue? I'd watch it. You just CGI that stuff. What's up?
The Little Mermaid was the result of Hans Christian Andersen's love confession to his best friend being rejected.
Oh.
The original mermaid was male, not female.
Oh.
And the rejection of love resulted in a more tragic ending.
Oh. Yeah. So even by lore standards, the movie isn't what that is. So it's like, God, it's just people. All right, internet, you're terrible. I'm just letting you know that. And they know they're terrible, and they're like, yeah, we're awful, yay! I'm just like, God. What are you going to do with it? I mean, what are you going to do? You just got to wait for that mentality to slowly die off. But, I feel like those type of people that have kids just regurgitate that stuff, and then the kids buy into that crap, and then before you know it, everybody on the internet's as a second generation of just, I don't like anything because of this, Bum, 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 bum. Things in H.P. Lovecraft stories and mermaids real. I'm more offended by Disney's existence than the Little Mermaid. Yeah. Like, dude, there's bigger problems in the world. Dude, it's either going to work or it's not. And personally, I hope it works because I want people to just shut the hell up. Yeah. Oh, what are they going to say? Like, hypothetically, if it makes money, it's still going to be successful, right? I guarantee you it makes money. It's going to make money. And people are going to be like, well, it was the only reason it was successful is because not everybody on the internet has the same opinion IRL. Okay? I feel like the internet is just this tiny microcosm of just hate. And I don't think the rest of the world is like that, but people are so loud about it. It seems that way.
Can guy say the internet is terrible, but has he gone to deep web or dark web and seen what happened there?
No, dude, I don't even like going to Newgrounds anymore. Like, quite literally. You think I'm joking about that? I go there, I post stuff. That's it. Every once in a while, it's like I put all the filters on and see what stuff is out there, and then I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I'll favorite that, and then I'm out. Like, I feel like everything that's being pushed on the web is just really terrible. Like, it's really bad. I don't know why that mentality exists, but yeah, here we are. And I don't want to go to a worse place, Didn't do anything with H.P. Lovecraft to sanitize the hell out of it. Yeah, well, it's H.P. Lovecraft. Scottish mythology creatures that look like seals, but shed their skin to look human and go on land. Weird. Like sea werewolves. Trying to avoid stepping out of landmine. Yep. Did you see the blooper reel from the moon landing back in '69? Oh, when the guy was flailing about like an idiot. I saw clips of that. I'm like, I can do it. EC Comics. Yeah, I remember EC Comics. I might step out for a bit, browser up and be back. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to have to wrap up at some point just because I know the internet people are going to be working on the lines today. So hopefully I, along with everybody else, is going to get their internet fixed. Selfies are terrible. Brownies are better. Well, that's the thing. I really feel like the internet is so self-absorbed now. I find all the individuals like that very just... Yeah. I think that's what I didn't like about a lot of the side characters in She-Hulk, from what I've seen. Very self-absorbed little characters. And I'm just like, not She-Hulk themselves. The main characters seem to be, sound. But everyone else, I'm just like, oh my God, you guys are all like... Somebody spent too much time on the internet and then started writing these characters out. What's up?
What is it? Laundry day for Pauline?
We woke up early. My God, you got to show up on time. Here's the thing. We woke up early. We started streaming at like 10:30. We're not ready for that. She was still sleeping. Hey? Those are her clothes. She just doesn't want to get them. Because if she stands up, it's going to be a problem. What's up? I don't know. Internet's being internet. Bum, 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 bum. Why do you do this to yourself? Well, I said they're going to work on the lines in about supposedly 25 minutes. So I have to stream early because the internet will be down. The internet will be down. It's all gone. The internet disappears forever. What? It could happen, Chad. The internet could go down for days, weeks, months. And I feel like I'd be a lot less stressed. I woke up early, but you better show up on time. What? You have some spare internet. Spare internet? Well, I mean, technically, I could use phone data, but we'll blow through that real quick. Yeah.
Having the side characters as self-absorbed or less intelligent are tropes used in order for the viewer to identify more with the main character.
Yeah, I kind of know how that works. It's just, I generally don't even want to watch it, even as a trope. I'm quite literally tired of just seeing, but that's like a character in real life. That's why you relate to the main character, because everyone else is so absorbed. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
PG, when was the last time you visited Deviant art site?
I don't know, not in quite some time, because generally, again, what am I going to do? Guys, I don't think you realize, dude, after 21 years, dude, the internet hasn't gotten better. It hasn't gotten better in any capacity. It's gotten a lot worse. It's gotten a lot more people on there. Everything's become a lot more toxic, and I don't care. I mean, that's basically it. I generally don't care what the hell's happening on the internet. I don't care what people are doing, for the most part. And I'm not going to waste my time browsing a bunch of toxic crap, getting involved with it, because I'm not wired to be addicted to drama and all that other BS. Because I don't care. And if everyone wants to argue about who should be playing the Little Mermaid, I mean, when you say it out loud, it seems pretty ridiculous, right? The internet is complaining who's playing Little Mermaid. You're complaining about who's playing a fictional creature. But they're not... Oh, shut up. You know, it's like, dude... I find it just such a detachment from reality. And hey, I'll be the first one to say I hate reality. But, you know... Considering the alternatives that exist on the internet, I'd rather deal with human people, you know? It's just sad. Bigly cause internet Egyptians. Yeah, you're trying to collect all the Weiss Schwarz games. I'll still be on later for a test. I don't even know if it'll be fixed today. I don't know if they got to take down a whole thing or just change a filter at this point. I have no idea. World Wide Web. What can we say? Hey, for everybody who's been... Hold on.
I have a serious question I've always wondered. Why does salad dressing taste better getting it from a restaurant than the store-bought dressing, when the dressing is not being made in-house at the restaurant?
Probably because they leave it out and it gets a little fermented. Probably. You know what you do? Get some salad dressing or you know what? Go to your restaurant and see where they keep the salad dressing. Guarantee you it's like on a shelf somewhere that they just leave there and they're just like, oh, whatever. They don't refrigerate after opening, I think. Always follow the directions, though. You're probably drinking bacteria in a restaurant. Change a filter. Yeah, dude, you can have just messed up internet because there's like a filter on it. On the internet. Like a data filter kind of thing. They can literally go up there and change one little cap or whatever, and it takes like 5 minutes, if that, and then everyone will be like, oh my god, everything works. Thank you. Yeah. Also, I think wine tastes better at a restaurant. It can. I feel like they use the cheaper stuff. Maybe they line the glasses with flavor. Personally, don't care because my casting policy is, can you do the job justice? Yeah, basically that's the whole thing. Yeah. I know, dude. Who cares who gets casted as long as they can pull it off, you know? Yeah. Crumbcast. Yeah, Crumbcast. Explains a lot of stomach related, what? Stomach trouble related to restaurants. Yeah. Oh, what do they eat at the restaurant? Go.
Wow, I donated 75,000 bits to the almighty PG.
Thank you, Phoenix Monroe. You're overdoing it. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
They need to replace the hamster for the internet wheel.
Maybe the hamster's dead and he's stuck in a wheel. Maybe that's the problem. You ever think of that? You ever think that the hamster's just dead, stuck in a wheel, and it's just... and they're trying to get it to go, but they just keep... It's still jammed in there, and they just keep trying to force it out. Before you know it, gets split in half. And then they got to clean it up. And there's hamster guts all over the wheel and the internet. Boom, boom, boom. What? Well, don't put hamsters on the internet. Damn it. Ah, God. Bum, 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 bum. That's it. Yeah, that's the internet. But I have state internet, not big name. Let's see. I thought hamster guts is what made the internet run. No, that's cats. Kitty cats. Isn't there a game that explains the internet from the 70s to 2000? Yeah, it was not known by anybody. And then it was really fun. Now it's terrible. Yeah, so anybody who's been around in early internet days, you knew it wasn't as bad as it is now. You know? Less people, less problems. It's just math at that point, right? Now you have everybody in the world on one platform arguing with each other. It's like the UN, just amplified by 8 billion%. I met a few people where the wheel was spinning, but the hamsters did. There you go. Gerbils are underrated. Go.
Or there's the problem. Who plugged the Ethernet cable over here? It's in the wrong port. Move it over to jack 75 and reboot it. Done.
Yeah, that's not happening here. That's not happening here. What? Dial up. Oh, here's your problem. You're using an Ethernet cable when you should be using a telephone cord. What?
Welcome to Smell Tech Support. I am not going to help you at all.
Nope. That's what I feel like today is going to be. I'm going to try to watch something later after everybody leaves, and it's going to be like, hey, what's going up? I don't know, man. Tired of it. I got to tell you, there's nothing more frustrating because for those who know, hey, I'm like 24/7 guy. I'm always working on something, always doing something, running around, doing things. I get exceedingly perturbed when I am held up by a third party. If something goes wrong and it's not my fault, I get twice as angry about it. If I mess up, I'm like, oh man, I messed up. All right, well, I guess I got to fix this myself. I messed it up. Got to fix it. I'm an idiot. Okay. And I'll fix it myself. Somebody else messes something up. I'm like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Why isn't this working? This should be working. I should be getting this much up and this much down. The down is fine. The up is not. What the hell's the problem? What did you do wrong? Why did you fix this? It should have been fixed like 3, 4, 5 days ago. What the hell's the problem? Like, this is the second time I called you about this. Why don't you fix it? I don't know, man, because I feel like it's I do too much to be held up by other people, you know? That's not me being selfish. It's me just trying to be efficient and people holding that up. Had the character being phased out because of Hank Azaria. What? Oh, the Apu character? I think the last couple of seasons he hasn't been in anything. But whatever, you know. And the world lost a fun character because people were too sensitive. Not you, you're fine. What's up?
You use a telephone cord for the internet? I'm listening through a rotary phone on 5th and 34th Street while keeping it 5 inches away from my face.
Yep. What's up, Eric? Oh, God. Thank you. What? How the character? When I got that. Flash, what? Those were the days of progress. Comcast just straddles your net on purpose to save money and plays it off, wasting for the customer to call and complain, and then they pretend to fix it, only to throttle you again a couple of months later. Yeah, well, we'll see what the case is because I am going to raise hell. Dude, I've been keeping, like, quite literally a log of every time we drop anything, you know? It was like most of the time in the morning and then a particular time at night, and I'm wondering if just there's something wrong or, you know, somebody in the neighborhood is doing something they ought not do. Yeah. So they still have payphones in New York City. God. There might be one or two if you can find them, but I haven't seen them in forever. I wouldn't know Apu was gone since I haven't seen even one episode in a few years. Yeah, we've just been watching the Treehouse of Horror stuffs and going backwards. So, I think we're on season 26 or something like that. I said this before last time. We didn't miss a lot. You know, we're like, man, we missed all those Treehouse of Horrors, and I'm watching them like, meh. All right. Yeah. See, now today was all right. Today we only dropped 127 frames. That's 0.1%. That's perfectly acceptable. I can deal with that. That's fine. Dawn didn't drop a lot of frames yesterday, neither did Steve. So it's like, I don't know what it is. So there you go.
You tried turning it on and off again.
Yes, numerous times. All the time. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, thank you. Heavy rain or snow kills my internet. State internet sucks. Oof, go.
Payphone are around train or bus station or state building? That is in a J.
Who's Steve? Steve, the vampire. The little vampire dude. That's the VTuber. If you check past broadcasters, well, 2 from yesterday, apparently. What did you stream for like 7 hours yesterday or something like that? It was ridiculous. Bum, 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 bum. Where do we leave off? Oh.
Escape room ideas for Gen Z. They have to make a call using a rotary phone. Give them a pencil and cassette tape and have them fix the cassette. Have them program a VCR to record a show. Program the clock on a
They would never survive these tests. You also forgot to mention, give them a manual vehicle to escape in. I've heard that before. Phoenix Bro. I don't know if it was from you, but it was from somebody. I know things. What's up? They will die. Steve, the vampire YouTuber. Well, that's what the V's for in VTuber, for vampires. Just saying. Yeah, we're at like the 10-minute warning here. Oh my God, are they actually showing up early? I actually hear a truck. Oh. Maybe they will fix it. All right. We literally have to go. I'm going to go check, but I'm assuming it's them because they said they were going to start on the lines at 1. So I'm assuming they're showing up early. Go, go, go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we got to go. Go, go, go. Nah, man, I don't want my lines cut, bro. They're going to just kick us out, and they're going to be like, get out of here. If anybody's streaming, you better do it now. I don't even know who's on. We'll try to raid somebody, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. God. Well, all right, at least I got a normal stream in there. What were we on?
Pum'Kin guy or cops helping by.
Yeah. Woo, woo. We'll see. We'll see. All right. But we got 2 hours in. We did it. Hey. What is that? Early to rise, early to dead, or something like that, right? Okay. But there we go. Hopefully the internet will be spiffy and awesome for Dawn's stream tomorrow, which will be at like 5, maybe a little earlier. We'll see how she feels. And we out. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.